I don't think it's to do, entertainment has a connotation of someone is performing for
Yeah.
your, yeah, for your joy. I think it has to do more with a mutual a mutual listening, a
Mm.
mutual attentiveness, which has in it huge joy. So it's a mutual attentiveness playing with the same arena. Usually, we are not in the same arena with the creator. But shashua means that there is an attentiveness from both sides. So
Hmm.
it means it's within the same place at the same time, and it causes joy. Okay? This is actually so. Um, how would I translate it? Definitely not as maybe joyfulness or is more appropriate than entertainment. Hmm?
Feels more right.
Yeah. So
Thank
this
you.
okay.
And that
So
relates to unconditional surrender.
w- can can you point me to the text?
Yeah, the we're on one, two, three, four.
It's like in the last three
It's in the
paragraphs.
last three paragraphs. A person must be third paragraph from the bottom. A person must be cautious to take upon himself the burden of the kingdom of heaven unconditionally. This is
Mm,
called unconditional surrender.
mm,
If the Creator gives me a good taste in Torah and prayer, I will be able to do the holy work. Otherwise, I cannot be a servant. But then we quickly got down to the entertainment. And the last two lines were this is last three lines. Even if he
mm.
feels no flavor in the work, like the willows of the brook, devoid of taste or smell during the work, they should be to man as great entertainments. This is called unconditional surrender.
Yeah. Okay. So it speaks first when we speak about unconditional surrender. It's like speaking about love thy friend. Or It's uh, it's a description of a purpose because as you surrender, what you describe is all your conditions. You're far away from unconditional. Um, so maybe unconditional speaks about um, a state of not knowing oneself. But when you actually become more um, when there is more of the currents of the work in you, become more proficient in it, you feel all the little, little sort of condition that you wrote on the back of the contract.
Mm.
They reveal themselves. So getting into an unconditional surrender, it's very similar to unconditional love. Okay? So it means that really, wholly, totally, you are devoted to the purpose of the spirit, and it means that you're already at the end of your formation. So most probably you are not there, and none
That
of
I
us
know.
is there. So no, unconditional. It's suggest because who creates actually what creates and who creates the condition. The condition is being created, but by design, and the design is the vessel, and the vessel is the will to receive to oneself, and it has all the time its conditions. So unconditional, it means that it's at the end of the Reformation, the world to come, the whole of creation of that which was created, which means the will to receive, adopted and adjusted itself with the nature of bestowal. This is an unconditional surrender. Surrender to the nature of actually of bestowal. It's it uses itself in that way. So actually, what we discover and allow us work is the gap, or the distance of ourselves from unconditional surrender.
That is both for the individual and the group.
Of course, we start our work every time with surrender. If we achieve surrender, why we need to start with it? Because it's the first condition of my next step. My next step to recognize my conditions, to ask for help, to overcome the way I perceive my safety in the journey. So I could play both sides. Conditions that comes from the will to receive to oneself is playing both sides. Of course it does.
Yeah.
Because I do have the recognition of the importance of my spirit, the importance of the work. But the more I have these importances, the more I have actually conditions and resistance from the will to receive to oneself.
Yes, and
Because
this is
it's
why I said
against its nature. It's like the conversation with Pharaoh. Why do I need, if this is the way it has been created, why do I need to give up actually the leadership and control over what the evolution and the way I'm going to use the light? So there's always conditions. Okay. It's part of why there are thorns in the completion of the rose, which is Malchut. What is foreign thoughts?
foreign thoughts.
Yeah.
They come from the will to receive.
Yes, but why they're called foreign? We could call him many things because they make the creator foreign, a foreigner.
Rather than being alien to us, it's the other direction.
Yeah, it becomes, yeah, it alienates us from being same. With this.
Thank you.
Mm.